In this video, we'll be graphing horizontal and vertical lines. Our first example is to graph f of x is equal to 2 and give the domain and range. Now we know that f of x is the same as y, so I can rewrite my equation as y equals 2. Now let me share with you a little acronym that I learned from my students. It doesn't really make sense as it is by itself, but it's HOIVUX. And these letters all mean something to help you remember whether it's a horizontal or a vertical line. The H stands for horizontal. This is actually a 0 rather than an O, and it stands for a slope is equal to 0. The Y stands for the equation, so the equation is y equals some number. The V stands for vertical. This is a vertical line. The U means the slope is undefined. And the X means the equation will be in the form x equals some number. So since I have y equals 2, that means we're dealing with a horizontal line through the number 2. And this will be the graph of f of x equals 2. Now our domain, instead of all x's, so our domain is all real numbers. We'll show that with negative infinity to positive infinity. And our range, which is just the y values, and we can see that the only y value that we're using is the number 2. So our range is just the set that contains the number 2. And let's do another one. Okay. We're asked to graph x equal 5 and give the domain and range. So let's use this. Since this is x equals, we'll be using that information. So it'll be a vertical line up and down. Slope is undefined, and its equation is x equal 5, which means that we'll be going through 5. This time our domain, the set of x's, the only element that we use is the number 5. So our domain is that set that contains the constant 5. The range is all real numbers. And we'll show that with negative infinity to positive infinity.